special Q&A with Kristen and Chris.
Kristen and Chris.
Where we're going to answer some of your Facebook questions together. First question is from Tieran Karbashewski. Tieran asks, what is your regular everyday routine for dread care?
I don't do that much with my dreads every day. I regularly just spray them with some salt water and I'm ready to go. I tie them up and that's that.
I don't do anything either. There's a reason that the channel is called Lazy Dreads. It's a pretty lazy approach to hair, but it works, so it's the easiest way to go about it. I get up in the morning, I move things around so that nothing is sticking up in an awkward angle, and then I continue with my day. It's my everyday routine, and then in various intervals I will wash my hair, and at even longer intervals I will soak my hair. Next question is from Kaycee Nicholz. Kaycee Nicholz asks, can we see a picture of both of you before dreads? We cannot show a picture of both of us together before dreads because I didn't know Kristen before I had dreads. I've had dreads longer than I've known Kristen.
Yeah.
I also cannot here and now show a picture of myself before dreads because I don't have one. I've had dreadlocks longer than I've had Facebook, so I'd have to go home and ask my parents for a picture because I've had dreadlocks longer than I've had my own camera. But we can show a picture of Kristen before dreadlocks, which I will show now through the magic of video editing. And I will link in the description to my 5 years timeline video, and there's a picture of me before dreads in that if you are interested in seeing that video. Samantha Frock asks, what made y'all decide to dread your hair and what have you learned from the locking experience? What made y'all decide?
What made me decide dreading my hair was basically I was so tired of my hair because it was really like messy and in bad shape. And I don't remember the rest of the question.
What made y'all decide to dread your hair and what have you learnt from the locking experience?
I don't know if I've learned that much really. I don't know.
Learned the amount of loops that you can live with.
Yeah, I've learned the amount of loops I can live with, yeah.
I have had my dreadlocks for a long time. I can't exactly remember my original decision because it was a long while ago and trying to understand what goes through a 14-year-old's mind is...
It was, this is so cool, yeah. I need this.
I need this. This will complete my look.
Yeah, this is who I am.
No, I'd had long hair for a long time, and if you're in high school and you're a guy and you have long hair, people aren't normally the most accepting of that, so I didn't want to cut my hair because that seemed like I'd let other people win. You know, if you've had long hair and people be like, get a haircut, you look like a girl. If you cut your hair, then they win, but I was also bored of looking like a girl because I think when you get older you can be a guy with long hair and get away with it, and you can have facial hair and look masculine, but I really did look like a little girl, so I got the dreadlocks so that I didn't have to cut my hair, but also didn't have to continue with the girly hair, and I listened to music and things which had people with dreadlocks in, and I sort of... What you said, like, the music made me feel happy. Like when you're a socially awkward teenager and then you find, not safety, but happiness in certain music. You escape to some music. That's it, an escape to music, and musicians and people having dreadlocks, they were an escape and made me happy, and I wanted some of that. I wanted some of that for myself.
Very perfect.
Yeah, I'm sure someone out there will understand it maybe. Ad Jackson asks, best and worst thing about having dreadlocks?
The best thing, you don't really have to do anything, you can just leave it. Before I had to do a lot of stuff to make my hair look good and have a nice hairdo and whatever. What was the rest of the question?
What's the worst thing about having dreadlocks?
It gets really hot when it's hot outside. That's the worst thing.
Quite hot in here.
Yeah.
It's summer and we're filming in Norway, so for start people don't expect Norway to be that hot, but it's quite warm. It's not super warm. If someone lives in a hot place and you tell them how...
It's as hot as in Madrid.
It's as hot in the...
Yeah, but it's only in the 20s. People will be like, oh, it's high
like
30. It's like 27.
That's
it's not...
almost 30.
It was 30 degrees yesterday.
Yeah, well, there'll be people where it's like high 30s, so it'll be like, oh, it's nothing. But Norway is designed to deal with like low minus 20s. These buildings are designed to keep people warm. When the sun is out, it is not comfortable. Polar bears are shedding their fur.
Yeah.
My best and worst things, I guess the best thing is not having to do anything. Yeah, the same. You just get up in the morning and the hair is done. I guess as a guy it's not such a huge deal anyway, because if you have short hair as a guy you don't really have to do anything to make your hair look... Do guys brush their hair if it's really short? I don't remember if I've brushed my hair when I had short hair, but you don't have to do anything and it doesn't cost a lot of money. People complain at the price of dreadlock shampoo being more than other shampoos, but when you only buy like 1 or 2 bottles a year, because you only use a tiny amount, it's cheap. You don't have to pay for haircuts or conditioner or hairbrushes, however much a hairbrush costs. Worst thing, heat is definitely a problem. At the moment it is quite hot and it's not so fun to always be wearing so much insulation. Drying time's always going to be annoying, and where I keep getting picked out from airport security for completely random checks is...
Random!
Yeah, because being searched randomly at the airport, that's a bit of annoyance. Chelsey Hardin asks, what animal or thing in nature do you most liken your dreads to?
I have no idea. I've not thought of that.
It's not something I've thought of. Other people have thought of it for me. So people say, you look like you have a giant spider on your head.
Oh, I have a lot of feet for a spider.
It's a special spider.
A special spider.
Like
Right.
comic book, nuclear spider.
And what would you say my hair looks like?
It's a squid.
That's a squid. I'm a squid.
That's my first thought.
Yeah.
I think when I have lots of loose hair around here and I brush it to the sides, it's sort of a lion look, but I don't get up and say, I look like a lion!
I'm a lion!
You look like flames.
I look like flames.
You look like flames.
I'm flames. I'm the flame girl.
I think that's more the colour than the...
Yeah, probably the color. Although I could like put my hair up like this.
We could hang you upside down and
Yeah, like
flip
this.
the camera, and then it
And
would...
then it would be flames. Totally.
Or if we dyed it yellow, it could be Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z. I'll be Super Saiyan or whatever it's called. Is that what it's called?
That's for the next video.
Yeah.
Those were our questions for this special Q&A. I hope it was fun, interesting, enjoyable in some way.
In some way.
If you did like it, possibly you can click the like button and then we will know visually that someone liked it. If you would like to see more from me and Kristen, possibly, if the reception isn't in any way positive, you can subscribe. Kristen, of course, makes all the music for the Lazy Dreads videos, including the intro and timeline musics and things, so you can find Kristen's music at...
I'm gonna say it.
Yeah.
soundcloud.com/fruluna.
I will probably have to write that
Yeah.
too, because that doesn't sound like
No.
letters. If you are looking for Dreadlocks information, guides, tips, help, advice, videos like this, you can find all my stuff at lazydreads.com. I'd like to thank you for watching. I hope to see you again soon. Farewell.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
What do I say? Greetings. I can say greetings and you can say salutation and we'll both say hello and it'll be very cheesy. Greetings!
Salutations.
Hello!
Wow, that
And
was
I'm on the
awkward.
squeaky chair. Meanwhile, the sound of the cat eating is going on in the background.
Is that fridge noisy?
Yes, it's a very noisy fridge, but can we do anything about it?
No.
Unplug the fridge and defrost all the food.
Yeah. And the dreads made you manly.
Yeah, they made me so manly in that...
And you sat there with your manwich.
Yeah.
What? Eating your manwich. And you were like, I'm a man. What are you laughing about? Stop it. And so, does my dreads want to be shedded off? Right there.
I'm just gonna laugh so she feels comfortable.
That's good. Now I don't feel socially awkward. Probably. Maybe I just.
She's doing it again.
No. No. I didn't mean to threaten you.
You can go away and sit and try and think what possible thing you may have learned to take away from this
Yeah.
experience.
No! Was that bad?